Hi, I'm Mingyung from We Learn to Share. In this video, I'll be talking about Unit 3 of IB Chinese on education, which is 教育 in Chinese. In this video, I'll be covering the key terms in Unit 3, and I'll be explaining different types of schools, and we will be reading a text related to education, specifically on bilingual schools, and we'll be comparing and contrasting private and public schools. So these are the vocabulary words that will appear while learning Unit 3. So I'll be going over one by one. So first word is 双语教育. This means bilingual education. And 家庭教育 means family education. 宿舍学校 means boarding school. 公立学校 means public school, which is run by the government. And 私立学校 means private school. And the next vocabulary words are 国际学校, which means international school, and 望子成龙. This is an item which is to hope one's son becomes a dragon, and 望女成凤 means to hope one's daughter becomes a phoenix. This is also an item. In a usual or typical way, we will use 望子成龙 and 望女成凤 together by saying 望子成龙,望女成凤. This basically means to hope one's son or daughter to become successful in life. And the next vocabulary word is 国际文凭, which means international baccalaureate, which basically means IB. And the last word is 虎妈, which is tiger mother. This 虎妈 means a mom that is strict in education. So this is a text I chose to read out. So this is about 新加坡双语教育, which means bilingual education in Singapore. So I'll be reading this text and you could follow along. 最近到新加坡留学的人越来越多，除了因为新加坡是一个华人城市、气候宜人的国家之外，最重要的还是因为具有新加坡特色的双语教育制度。一、什么是双语教育？新加坡是多种族、多文化的国家，为了尊重各种族的历史，弘扬各种族的文化，新加坡政府推行以英语为主、兼修母语的双语教育政策。这成为新加坡教育制度的基础，对新加坡教育的发展做出了巨大的贡献。二、双语教育的模式，把英语作为第一语言来教学，华语、马来语和淡米尔语等母语作为第二语言来教学，即英语为教学语言。用于学习绝大部分课程，在学习其他课程中学习英语，而母语主要是语言教育课程。三、双语教育的目的。实行双语教育的目的是为了确保学生都掌握母语，加强对本民族的传统文化和价值观的认同和了解。同时，掌握世界大多数国家通用的英语，不仅促进所有的种族平等竞争，更重要的是让他们将来更好地去了解认识世界，分享世界的资源。然而，调查显示，身为新加坡双语教育制度的产物，年轻家长尽管认同双语学习的重要性，但对营造双语学习环境的决心却容易动摇，尤其在学生升上小学后，部分家长过度重视孩子的成绩，因而减少在家庭中使用母语，担心用母语和孩子沟通会妨碍孩子的英文学习。 So basically summarizing what the text said, this is about bilingual education in Singapore. In this text, in the intro section, it is talking about how Singapore is a garden city where it has nice weather, but except those things, the most important thing is that Singapore has a unique bilingual education. And moving on, in the first paragraph, it is answering the question about what is bilingual education. In the second paragraph, it introduces about the system of bilingual education. The text basically says they use English as the first major language. They use Chinese, Malaysian language, or other languages as their second language to learn in schools. And in the third paragraph, it says about basically what's the goal of bilingual education. The goal of bilingual education is to ensure that the students learn their mother tongue language, but also learn about other country or other people's language and have a deeper knowledge on English, but also have a deeper knowledge on the language all over the world. In the last paragraph, it says about how young parents think learning two languages or having bilingual education is important. Therefore, they reduce using mother tongue language in their houses, but rather use English between their families to improve on their child's English ability. So I'll be now talking about what are the different types of schools. So the first one is 双语学校, which is bilingual school, which we just learned about, and 宿舍学校, this means boarding school, and 公立学校 is public school, and 私立学校 is private school, and 国际学校 is international school. If you want to say American style international school, you say 美式国际学校. But then if you want to say British style international school, you would say 英式国际学校. So here are some examples I made, and you guys could make your own versions of which type of school you go to. So first example is 我在韩国的美式私立国际学校上学，我的学校有齐全的设施和各种课外活动. So this means that I go to American style private international school in Korea, and my school has amazing facilities and also different types of after school activities. So for the second example is 我的学校是个国际学校，还有我们学校提供学生们宿舍，所以学生们在宿舍里生活。So for the second example is that my school is an international school. Also, my school provides dormitory rooms for students. Therefore, students live in dormitory rooms. And the third example is 我的学校是双语学校，我的学校用两种语言上课，那两种语言就是汉语和英语。This means my school is a bilingual school. My school uses two languages to teach classes. Those two languages are Chinese and English. So next, move on to public schools versus private schools. So public schools are called 公立学校 in Chinese, and private schools are called 私立学校 in Chinese. So these are the meanings of public schools and private schools in Chinese. So it means 公立学校是政府所开办以公费供运的学校，其办学资金主要由当地政府拨付。This means public schools are schools run by the government and operated at public expense, and their school running funds are mainly allocated by the local government. And for 私立学校 private school, 私立学校是指有私人或私立机构投资的学校. This means private school refer to schools invested by private individuals or private institutions. These are the advantages and disadvantages in public and private schools. So first of all, 公立学校, which is public schools, they tend to be 更严格, which means they tend to be more strict. And 费用低, which means their school expenses are mostly not very high. And the third point is that 政府提供材料, which means the government provides materials for students to learn. The fourth point is 老师不太多. This means there is not much teachers in schools, so it is a disadvantage about public schools. Now I'll be talking about 私立学校, which is private schools. And the first point is 可以遇到各种各样国际和来历的人, which means you could meet people from different countries and different nationalities. And the second point is 可以对世界更有广泛的知识, which means you could have a broader knowledge on the world through meeting different peoples from different nationalities. And the third point is 学费高. This means school fees are high. In private schools, it is mostly not free, so you have to pay with your own money. So mostly school fees are high. So the first point about private school is that 学习的科目也五花八门. 五花八门 means there are a variety of something. So if you say 学习的科目也五花八门, this will mean that there are a variety of subjects that could be learned. Thank you for listening to my video, and if this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you.